My name is Kieran, and I'm a British filmmaker. I've made films, short films like A Nightman and Disorder and Nightman Meltdown and the Insomniac film.
And how did you first get introduced to the British underground scene, and what are your thoughts on it?
I was first introduced when I met a filmmaker called Jason Impey, um, because at the time I knew about the films, but I couldn't watch them as my dad was a policeman at the time when I was growing up, so I didn't watch any of the video nasties or any of the unknown films. Um, the the scene of it, I think, it it was quite shocking when I first saw it, because Jason Impey, he showed me some of the films, like he introduced me to the zombie the flesh eaters, and when I first saw it, I was like, wow, I was shocked because I never saw anything else like that.
And you want to discuss digital media platforms compared to physical media.
So digital media platforms. I like the idea that everything's going all digital. You know, like you can go out, and if you buy something on DVD, you have to like wait for it to come onto DVD, and then you have to buy it, and then place into the like your DVD player or your Blu-ray player. But now that everything is all on online, like iTunes, Netflix, Amazon, I think that is it's just amazing, because you can buy a film or a period of film, and at 12 o'clock you've got that film right there to watch, and I think that is a great thing that they are doing.
And so, what's it like blending old school techniques with new school techniques in filmmaking?
So I think it's great that you can blend like the old, like if you have like some special old effects that say Jason Impey does on his old films, and then he can blend them in to like what these new directors does. Like if they bought like a new CGI equipment, then the old film school directors can like somehow create like a really cool old school effect, and then they can make it to like an amazing CGI, but like it won't be like a CGI that you'll see in like say Batman versus Superman, or like some cheesy CGI uh, films. It'd be like the Evil Dead, the 2013 one, where they use the practical effects, but at the same time they use the new school effects, and you can see in the Evil Dead 2013 that they use the old school like the old school like the film still, but it looks so clear.
And for distribution, what works best? Self-distribution or actually using distributors?
Uh, well, I haven't had any films that was a like no company hasn't distributes my films, so I had to do I had to do it by myself. Doing it yourself is very, very hard. It's very hard. So you have to create everything. You have to create your DVD. You have to create your artwork, and you make sure that the artwork is not a copyright of like a certain thing. So you have to go through that, and then you have to create your DVDs, your Blu-rays, and then you have to find the right DVDs to print your artwork on, and then you have to advertise your film either on like Facebook or any social media site, and then if it doesn't do well, then just keep on trying. Just don't give up.
So, low budget movie making has its constraints. What advice would you give anyone looking to start filming?
I would say, well, in my experience, I didn't know anything about filmmaking, but when I met Jason Impey, he took me to his film set of The Instant Killer, and I saw him do his work, like his techniques. He showed what equipment he used, and then I took that all on board, and then I went out, and then I bought the equipment, and then I asked for advice from Jason Impey, and then through him I met MJ Dixon, and then they gave me advice on like the cameras, the equipment, the style of filming. So for the advice to give to these new filmmakers who's just starting out, I would say ask for ads for advice. Just watch some films, see how they are shot. Watch some like behind the scenes. Watch some like documentaries. See how they are filmed. With a camera, you can do anything you want. You can just take camera, and then you can film like a man walking down the street, and then from there you can change that into like a beautiful shot. So just pick up a camera and just film.
You like to push the envelope through making some of your films, like they're quite explicit in that. Have you grown a fan base through making controversial films?
Oh yeah, so with the controversial, I love to go as far as I can push it, because I like to make the audience like be like shocked, and I want them to feel disgusted when they watch it. So in one of my films, Disorder, I put a line in the film where Martin Dewey Payne is lying on Stanley Lee, and Martin says the best thing about fucking a pregnant woman is that you're getting head at the same time. So I like to just throw in like some controversial, like either lines, or I want to throw some culture in the controversial moments. It's just art, because I think no matter what you do, it's just a form of art, and it's just amazing on what anyone can do. Like in one of Jason Impey's films, in one of his films, a girl she gets a gun shoved up into her vagina. So anyone can do anything like that, and I think that's just the art of trying to film a kind of fashion moment.
And lastly, what do you prefer, being in the editing suite or acting on the shoot?
So for me, it's going to be the editing. It's because I don't like to act, and I've got a speech impediment, as you can see, and then I'm just camera shy, so I prefer to be behind the scenes where I can just direct films, and then I can write my screenplay, edit my films, and then yeah, I just prefer to be behind the scenes.